Hello, YouTube, and welcome to episode 54 of The Road to Glory with Cercle Brugge. We have a massive day and a massive episode for you. For this episode, I should say, in store for this episode, I should be saying, because our form hasn't been great and it's put us in a position where we need to start winning some games of football so that we can make sure that we're playing Champions League next season. So, the end of the season wasn't fantastic. We were in decent form. From the Man United game, we went 3-0, 1-0, 4-0, 4-1. In the last game of the season, we lost 1-0 to Standard Liège. And in the first game of the Champions Group, we lost 3-0, which was quite unlike us. But we've got Brugge and Standard Liège in this episode, and then you'll probably see Standard Liège again, so you might be getting sick of seeing them against us, but we do need to pick up some points here because, as you can see in the group, it's very, very, very tight. So Brugge are the fourth ranked team and they are miles behind. Remember in Belgium that if you're tied on points, it goes down to win. So we've got the extra win at the moment against Standard Liège. Brugge and Standard Liège do have a game in hand, so the title might be difficult for us to win, but we just got to make sure that we finish top two. Remember, top two get automatic qualification into the Champions League. So this is going to be the team. I reckon on paper our team is very, very strong. So we've got Omar, we've got Flamarion, Luis, Eduardo, Malatesta, Cizek, Simmons, Vicente, Simmons. I want to try and use Simmons here more as that defensive midfielder for us on support because he is just such a quality player. I think we just need to try and get... Oh, he's only got 10 passing though. We might swap him with Malatesta, actually. Where's Malatesta as a DM on support? Might actually swap him around because I think Simmons is that bit better in defence. Vicente, Simmons, Rossi, Adam, Alfonso. We've definitely got the quality up front to get the job done. It's whether we can keep the clean sheets at the back. Nothing too much to talk about has sort of happened in between episodes. We've made some free signing... the pre-contract signings. I can quickly show you those as the game starts. If we go transfers and in, so I've gone and brought in Joey Verman to come and play as an advanced playmaker on support. His pace isn't great, but his fitness and stamina are good enough, and his leadership at 14, and he's just got sort of some really good attributes. We might need to look at some of these. He likes to try the killer ball, which works well for the AP on support, and the looks for pass rather than attempting to score. So I like a couple of those, and then the switching is pretty good as well. So I can't see his... doesn't have here. It's fairly determined personality, so I'm happy with that. But let's get stuck into the game. We're on extended highlights. Can we get 3 points? This is a game where we need to really get 3 points. This shape, I've been testing it with a few different saves, and once the teams get settled in this shape, they tend to play pretty well. So for me, I did a save with Arsenal where I just simulated the whole thing, and we came second and did the... We won a double and came second, but we have conceded from a set piece, which is disappointing less than a minute into the game. So we are going to need to try and pick up from where we've left off and really try and get on top of this game. So not the way we wanted to start this game, but can we just keep Brugge out of the net? And here comes Adam. This is what we want to see. We've got Rossi out the other side. Can we find him? It's Lucas Adam. He's got pace. He should be able to burn the defence here. Can he find the right ball in? It's well defended. Although we're getting a penalty here, so let's speed it up because we know how long this takes. Can we get a penalty? We just cannot afford to lose from here out pretty much. So we don't get a penalty. So... This is what I don't understand. Like, why don't they just let the attack play out and then go to VAR? So it's like, I don't know what's happened there. Like, it's just so silly. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Cizek into Vicente. Can we just find something? We've got the players on the, we've got the quality now. As Lucas Adam just drives, scores a goal. And I was umming and ahhing who to play as that left inside forward because he is left-footed, but I thought we need to get someone of Adam's quality in the team. We've just forced him into the team, and as an inside forward, I don't think it's going to be that bad, him playing on the left. So I think we've sort of just found the way we want to play moving forward. He's just too good not to play. So there we go. That's what we want to see. So we do get it to 1-0. And as I was saying before, this shape, once the teams get settled can be extremely effective. So I think we need to give the team the off-season and this sort of champions group to learn this system, because I've only played it for a few games with them. It's still early days in this 4-3-3. It is super aggressive, as you can tell, but most teams in Belgium only play with one up front, as that's a strike and a half from Xavi Simons, I think it was, or maybe Vicente. But most teams only play with one up front. So you can see here, the two centre-backs are marshalling quite well. Malatesta on the support role does sort of get involved pretty high, as Lucas Adams scores a second, then he bashes it in with his right foot. That's what we want to see from Lucas Adams. We are 2-1 up in the derby. I'm going to praise the boys. Bit of a scrappy goal. We'll take it all day long. Flamarion with the throw. Flick on from Rossi. I was praying that volley was going to go in initially. Good pass to reset it. Lucas Adams puts it into the back of the net, and that is exactly what we want to see from the lads. And this is a real aggressive system, so we are going to be pressing pretty high. I've got another system that's got a box-to-box midfielder in there, but I just really like this system, and I think moving forward, I just want to roll with this. And if we lose in the Champions League playing expressive football, then so be it. We did win our only Champions League playing a bit on the cautious side with Marseille, but I think long term, I just want to play good football. And if it means we win the Champions League, it means we win the Champions League. If we can have some episodes where it's competitive, then it's competitive. But I've seen more people winning Champions Leagues by playing their brand of football and not changing it, versus trying to be really pragmatic and, you know, do a job on teams and win 1-0. I think in this game, and especially in this match engine, you do need to take the game on a little bit. Goals are there to be had if you can find ways to not exploit the system, but have patterns of play that, you know, the team knows. So for me, having the two playmakers, you'll see Simons and Vicente's names popping up quite a lot. The one thing I've noticed is we haven't had too many transfer stories popping up, so the team's pretty settled. I'd love to somehow get Guy Jeji back in the team. I think that'd be so fitting. He's been away now for a few seasons. He's obviously kicked on at Liverpool. I think I wouldn't mind seeing what he's done, but imagine having him as an advanced playmaker and then pushing Simons further back, and what a save from Omar Biyik. That is unbelievable. And can we just find a way to keep this scoreline going into half time, as Alfonso doesn't really put in a big effort there, which is a bit disappointing. Here we go, it's Vinicius. Can we just find a way to hold on? It's Kudus. We don't want him scoring, and he's offside. The one thing I might also do is try and sort of do my research, see what some of the wonder kids have developed like, because obviously we're in 2030 now, so we're, you know, quite a while into the save. So some of those older wonder kids, it might be worth us having a bit of a look at them over this next sort of period, because that's not a penalty. Surely not. Come on. I was going to say, it would be worth looking at some of those wonder kids. Hopefully they're sort of that 30, you know, age bracket now. We might be able to pick them up a bit cheaper. Watch them give the penalty too, because ours wasn't a penalty. Watch them give the penalty here against Malatesta. No penalty. There we go. I didn't think at first glance that there was a foul there. So I felt like we've done enough defensively there. STV are on 35 points as well. So we're hoping Stan Liège can probably get a draw in that game that they'll be playing. But here we go. Another chance for the boys in green. It's Lucas Adams once again on that right foot. And that's the one thing I'm, you know, worried about. If I can get him to, you know, use his left foot there, then that would be ideal. But if you guys know how to train the weak foot at all, please whack it in the comments, because I'd love to train his right foot, and that's a great chance by Club Brugge, and it's well saved by Omar, who's going to have Ibrahim Asai coming back from loan this season too. So it's going to be interesting to see what our goalkeeper situation looks like next season. We might have to sell one of them just so we can fund some other transfers, because they are two extremely good goalkeepers, and if we get a big offer in, especially for Omar, I reckon we might move him on and then promote Ibrahim Asai to our starting goalkeeper and have Gasparini as that sort of backup still. So I think the club is in a good position. I think in order for us to strengthen, we're going to have to sell, because I think we can keep sort of just cruising about with the team that we've got, but I don't think that's really going to get us anywhere. So I think we might be at a point where we need to sort of use some of the young talent that we've got here, and then sell to get a couple big pieces that want to join us, because we should have the pulling power now. The Belgian league slowly is gaining better reputation. We're obviously doing okay as the Belgian manager with the World Cup approaching, and then obviously with us getting more Champions League football, hopefully that means more players do want to join us. The scouting network's out there, as Rossi hits it just wide. So we might need to throw a few players up for sale. If it means we can generate 50 million, and buy sort of 3 players, that are worth big coin, that would be great for us. I think defensively we're really solid. I think midfielders we're lacking maybe one quality one, and we're lacking a big striker. As Lucas Adam, maybe he's played himself into this left inside forward role because he's managed to score a hat-trick, which I never thought I would have seen, but I'm very excited to see him develop in this role. But he could be one player that does look to move on this off-season because he is a absolute beast. So here we go. It's Lucas Adam once again. Oh, have we played him on side there? And we have. And it's Yusuf Badji who scores again. We've seen him way too much in this save. I'm going to move Adam to that left-hand side. I'm going to bring Lubelic on. Torres can probably play as that advanced playmaker in the attack role. So is that Vicente there? He's in the support. I do want to keep Xavi Simons on, so what we'll do is we'll move Vicente out for Torres, and we'll keep one sub up our sleeve because we don't want to be caught out without a sub. But can we hold on? Can we maybe find a 4th goal here just to push that distance? Xavi Simons looks like he's given absolutely everything. We got 15 minutes to go. Who do we want playing in that support role? I will go with Farid Bukhari because he's not too bad of a player. And we've got 15 minutes to go. Can we hold on in the derby? We need 3 points here. We cannot afford to not win this game. It's Eduardo Flamarion looking for Lubelic and finding Alfonso, but it's cleared well by Brugge. And here we go. Here's the press. We've got to win this next ball now. Sizek can't lose the ball. Finds Bukhari, who unfortunately didn't get to play enough games for us, and his potential sort of dropped off a little bit. His stats are still okay. We're doing okay with the ball, and I don't know why we felt the need to hoof it, but it's Alfonso, and what a save from the goalkeeper, Radu. That's kept them in the game. Brugge have been kept in the game by their goalkeeper. We still see the highlight here, though. This is either a goal for us or a counter-attack for Brugge. With ball finds its way out to Torres. Please don't lose the ball here. They're pressing quite well. Almost played back to Omar if you need to. He's done well to turn back inside to find Malatesta. What a ball. Alfonso just can't get on it. And Bukhari maybe has found a new role in this team because he is a decent creative option for us. We've just never been able to really find the system that works for him. And this 4-3-3 probably will suit him as a squad player, especially in the Belgian league. Like, he'll be a good rotation option for us next season as long as we're playing European football. So can we get out with Flamarion? He's beaten. He needed the support there from the midfield, and Romero strikes that into the post. That's what we want to see. Can we just hold on here, lads, now? It's Bilic finding Simons. Just keep the ball now. Malatesta, Farid. Can we find the ball to go out wide? It's Alfonso. Doesn't really compete. We've turned the ball over. It's a quick counter-attack here for Club Brugge. Ball across. Badji we conceded. Boys, come on. That's just dumb. There's just some dumb decisions that's led to us turning the ball over like that. There's no need for that out ball. Like, we weren't even set up for it. Come on. We've just thrown 2 points away unless we can find a chance. It doesn't look like we're going to find another chance. Oh, it's just one of those ones where we need to embed the system. We knew early days that we were going to struggle. We were almost struggling just to get into the Champions Group, let alone competing for the league. Oh, and that's just annoying. To throw 2 goals away after being 3-1 up, I'm really disappointed. I'm going to point the finger. I'm not happy with the performance. We've got a monster game here against Standard Liège. I'm going to go neutral. Oh, that's really disappointing, guys. I'm really upset with that result. That's just... Yeah. We're pretty much done, I think, for Champions League now. STV, with game in hand, we're really just fighting out for that second spot. So you'll see us for the Standard Liège game, and hopefully Standard Liège just beat STV now, and we pray that we can keep that second spot alive. Welcome back, YouTube. We are here ready to go against Standard Liège. I have had one sort of thought since we were recording. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I'm thinking for next season, we spam the loan list for us. So guys like Matteo Ruggeri, who is a 27-year-old fullback, wants to join us on loan. If we go and make him available for loan, we might be able to get him for 40,000 a week. So we might, obviously the optional future fee, we will probably keep in there, but we won't utilise. But should we start using the loan system from bigger clubs to come and get players to come play for us to fill our squad out? I think this is the way forward for us. We may be able to really get some good value. Guys like Musa Wagu now, who could be a really good fullback option on support for us. Do we start looking and spending our wage on guys on loan, even like Eric, oh my God, this guy's a beast. We need to try and get him. How long's his contract got? To 2034. Do we start targeting some of these loans from big teams and trying to do what we did with Xavi Simons? So let me know. I think that's what we should do for next season. Start trying to target people whose contracts running out. I am going to drop Xavi Simons back a line and Owen Simmons back a line. We're going to get Little John in, but he hasn't played a whole lot this year. He's played 4 games for us. I completely forgot he even existed. We did pay 19 mil for him, so we do need to try and get the best out of him. He does suit the advanced playmaker role quite well, so we'll get the best out of him, I think. So time to let him start playing a little bit more with Vicente Simmons, Rossi, Adam Alfonso, Flamarion Simmons, Eduardo, Cizek, and Omar Biik. So I'm happy with where the team's at. So let's get into this game here against Standard Liège. Obviously, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be a very tough game. Malatesta's probably a bit rough to miss out, but I've completely forgot about Little John in the squad. So can we try and get the best out of our midfield with Xavi Simons, Robson Vicente, and Little John? There's no reason why we can't get the best out of this team. So, and then Adam, Alfonso, and Rossi have all shown at times that they're more than capable of scoring goals. So realistically, we should be good enough to get enough out of this game. We're going to go key highlights because I felt like the last game did drag on just a little bit. So hopefully we can see just a little bit less of the game but see more meaningful highlights as Club Brugge do exactly what we need them to do in their game. Can we get the job done here for us? So I'm really excited to try and utilise the loan system a lot more next season. If we can get in the Champions League and then put our money aside more so for loans and then trying to run the free agent sort of market down with those guys coming in on loans like we did for Xavi Simons, maybe that's what we need to do moving forward. And I haven't utilised that well enough, I don't think. Here as Lucas Adam goes through and he gets a chance on his left foot and he doesn't bury it. That was the chance for Lucas Adam to really give us a good shout against Standard Liège. And here we go, another highlight is Lafleur into Loriente. Can we just keep Standard Liège out here? Vicente, what a challenge. Can we look inside? We find Xavi Simons into Little John. We need to get this midfield 3 working really well together next season as well. Into Rossi's feet. We've got the quality. We just need to add a little bit more depth to our squad. It's Adam who plays a poor pass, gets it back, it hits the post, and Alfonso's offside. We are all over Standard Liège at this point. Can we just find a way to get the job done? Alfonso just needs to hold his line. Adam does really well to create that chance, but the goal is being called back, which is very, very disappointing. What can you do? Let's just kick on. Club Brugge go 2-0 up. Can we just find a way to get... If we can just get an extra 2 points, we can get to 38, then we're sitting in second. If we can win this game, Club Brugge win their game. Second spot is in our hands. We just need to make sure we do the right thing. It's Rossi. Can he find a goal? And Bodart makes a great save. We are all over Standard Liège here. Can we just find a way to get the job done? Vicente, corner, hit to the front post. It's dealt with quite easily, and please don't let Standard Liège score on the break. We've absolutely dominated this game. I'm going to say we owe Standard Liège after what happened the first time we played them. Here we go. We are all over Standard Liège here to start off with. We had 54% of possession, 7 shots to 3. Can we just make sure that we get this job done? Can we find a goal? Is it going to be Lucas Adam? Is it going to be Alfonso? Is it going to be Rossi? Adam has picked up an injury like he always does, and we're going to have to try and bring on Lazedic, who's good enough to get the job done. Omar looked like he just made a save there. Club Brugge go 3-0 up, so they've done their bit. It's time for us to do our bit now. So Cizek is struggling, but I'm going to try and we'll get Kouakou in. There's only 15 minutes to go now. Vicente now is struggling. What we'll do is we'll bring Farid in. We'll move Little John into that attacking role, and we'll leave it at that. I'm going to pump my fist. I'm going to say, I have faith in you. He's now motivated. So hopefully that change in feeling has made him play a little bit better. And here we go. We get a highlight. Kouakou, Lazetić into Bakari. Can we just find something? Xavi Simons uses Kouakou. Ball in. Oh, and we could not find Alfonso, the 6'6" beast. Doesn't come. What a long ball from Stanley Age. Don't tell me it's one long ball is going to unlock our defence. Well done, Eduardo, for the first challenge. Don't give a foul away. He's done well. He's hoofed the ball out. It's only gone out to Sana. And here we go. Can we just find a way to win the ball back here with a good press? And they've put it into their winger, and I thought we may have won it there. And here we go. We've held our shape somewhat well, but there's a ball through. It's Nanchev. Don't let him score from there, boys. And Omar parries it over the bar. Can we find a goal? 12 minutes to play for a key highlight. This is going on forever, so it's either going to bobble to them or we're going to get a counter-attack here. Can we clear? It's off the post. Little John just hoofs it away. Please just end this highlight, because this highlight has been going on for ages. Do we see the throw-in? We do not. Stanley Age starting to get into this game now. This is what we didn't want to see. We had our chances in the first half. We didn't take them. Little John, Rossi. What a poor ball from Andrea Rossi. He's better than that. What a challenge from Troy Littlejohn to win the ball back. Can we reward him now? What a ball from Littlejohn to Lazetić. Oh, Littlejohn. Maybe we needed to play him more this year. What a tackle and what a pass from the Welsh midfielder. And he's definitely staying in the team. That alone has just shown me why he needs to be in the team. I think we've found our starting midfield three. It's Bakari towards Alfonso. And we can't just control the ball. Come on, lads. What are we doing? It's Hartman now. Can we win? Well done. We find Flamarion. And it ends the highlight. How can you end the highlight there, FM? Seriously. And here we go. There's still a few minutes to go. We've dominated this game. We need more than a draw, and it's a 0-0. 0-0 draw. I'm going to say you were unlucky because I felt we were the better team there. We looked good. We looked really good there. We needed that win, though, because STV, I know they have to play. They have to play Standard Liège. Let's go look at STV. They obviously have to play us as well. So we're going to play them off camera. Who do they still play? They play us, Standard Liège twice, and Brugge. So, look, it's in our hands. We just do our job and we're second. So if you've enjoyed this episode, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I reckon I'll be showing you guys the Standard Liège game at the end, but we'll see what happens. I might come back a little bit earlier. But if you've enjoyed this episode, like, comment, and subscribe. If you are excited for the run home this season, make sure you support the channel, get in the Discord, and get involved with the Poorly 29 community. And I'll see you in the next episode.